Coach, last time out against the Lakers, you guys were able to bounce back quickly from that first quarter deficit. This time it just seemed like it was a little bit harder because the shots just weren't falling. Is that what you kind of noticed in this game overall?
Yeah, that's what I noticed. That's kind of what I reiterated to the team in terms of when we go back and I think watch tonight, we're going to feel good about some of the shots that we created. Some uncontested to lightly contested shots were there. Shots that I know that we will knock down going forward and that we've knocked down, at times throughout the year. Defensively, to me, a pretty solid game. You give up 104, but I feel like there was 5 to 10 possessions that we easily could be better on in terms of back cuts and the guy on the ball, not keeping the offensive players in front, and then our shift activity behind it. It's a team that we talked about before. They like to attack the paint with drives, with their rebounding. And I think that we could have done a little bit better job in that area because half of their points were from the free throw line, and obviously too many free throws as well. So you're giving them the paint and the free throw line, and then we missed some not easy looks, but open looks.
What can you say about Vasa and his efficiency today and his ability to bounce back after going out with what looked like the chest injury?
Yeah, he's a fighter, ultimate competitor, and I think that he's just, one of the guys on our team that we're always looking to for that boost emotionally and with his play, and he did that. Like you said, takes a playing defense and takes a shoulder to the ribs or chest area, and definitely felt it, but all he kept telling me was that he wanted to keep going. And he did a heck of a job continuing to still play defense, not let it affect him, try to make some things happen for us offensively with his playmaking skills, and just really happy that we have him on our side.
You touched on the defensive side of the ball. Whenever KJ Simpson seems to be in the game, he's running around trying to make those small plays to help you guys win. Can you talk about his performance of the tonight?
Yeah, I think a huge 26 minutes for KJ tonight. To learn how to continue to play and impact the game without having to score. I thought he did some really good things of trying to be the attack guy and getting to the paint and got fouled a couple times. He missed some shots, and I want him to continue to trust that shot the next time he gets it too. And don't pump fake, don't drive. We all believe in that shot, which is why we were making that extra pass to him. And so he continued to battle through, even though some shots weren't going down, and his defensive intensity is huge. All the stingers and deflections that he gets, it also sparked us to be able to get some easier baskets in transition.
With all the injuries you had tonight, what were you looking to see from the team, and did you get what you were looking for?
Yeah, I was looking to see if we were going to compete or if we were going to make excuses for having the injuries, and I think that we did. There was a competitive spirit to the group that was needed on both sides of the ball, and then I thought that there was a togetherness. The communication in timeouts, the communication on the floor to execute the coverages was good. And we will definitely tighten up some of the individual pride stuff that I think comes with the off-ball defense and getting back cut or on-the-ball guy specifically. But I do think that the competitive spirit and the togetherness was there in a major way.
Charles, LaMelo left ankle sprain officially. He'll be reevaluated in 1 week. How do you absorb that news? Are you hopeful?
I am. I literally got that as well as I was kind of finishing up the game. And so as I processed it, I was like, that's great to hear. You never know what could come from some of the evaluation. It could be a longer timetable. And so to hear a week, I think that is a good thing to hear. You get the Brandon news and it's out indefinitely. And so we don't want that. And so I'm glad to hear that that's the best news of a bad case.
Right. And before the game, you said that you needed to be creative offensively with 4 starters out. In what do you think that you were? It kind of builds off a previous question, but do you think that you guys were adequately creative tonight?
I think we were. I think we had multiple ball handlers, try to play through Miles at times because he's able to create for himself and for others and get to the free throw line and get us something around the basket. I think that Vasa obviously helped and contributed a ton. Our defense led to a lot of good offensive easy looks and Musa on the glass and creating some things for our team. So I thought it was a lot of different ways for us to score, some off-ball stuff, some pick-and-roll stuff, and then also playing out of our flow and transition. Thank you.